Hey everybody. Okay, so I wanted to do a short little video and well, I say short. I wanted to do a video about an item that keeps popping up on my timeline, my Facebook page, my Facebook group, and any 80s and 90s groups that I'm a part of. Um, this guy. Yes, my pet monster. So, I'm gonna back up here so you can see him a little bit better. But this guy was originally supposed to be a for sale item, but I fell in love with it and decided to keep it. So he stays with me in my game room. He sits on the back of my couch. Um, I actually found him thrift shopping, like many of the other stuff you see in here. And he was about $2 that I found him for. And no, I did not find him with his chains. I actually found his chains at about 6 months later thrift shopping, and I probably paid about 50 cents for them. But he is in really good shape. His face is in very good shape, as you can see. Hello. His hands and feet are okay, I should say. They are peeling in some spots, as you can see, especially on like this side, and his feet are the same way as well. So this is a very common issue on a lot of pet monsters. Their feet are usually peeling off. And sometimes when I see them online, even for like the $200 that I'll see them for, they have no plastic left on there whatsoever. So his chains do come apart. That's something that they did. And so there is one thing. So his chain does not have the My Pet Monster part actually colored in. I've seen ones from this time where they're actually colored in. So I don't know if that was more on the football player or, and I'm going to grab him in just a second. You probably see the pink thing behind me here. You point the right way. There. That is Wogster. So I'm going to set him down on the floor. I've had a couple people actually, I take pictures. I usually have this one with me too. And they're asking, who's that? Well, he's actually a hand puppet and he's a dog. So I had never seen anyone's like this ever before. And I so happened to see him when I was out thrift shopping, and I'm like, okay, you're absolutely adorable. So I decided to go ahead and grab him. Wogster is awesome looking. So, and the only reason I know he has his tag and it's got his name on the side, and everything. But he's in a really great shape. I did a video probably maybe like 2 months ago talking about how do not stick things like this in the dryer. Do not stick it in the dryer. You will ruin this. And there's no way to get it back once you ruin it. So washing machine, I mean, I haven't put it in washing machines. I usually just take what is it? One of those like Clorox bleach cloths and clean them off. Or if they're like really, really good looking, I don't do anything. But that's the best way to keep them kind of nice looking. His tail was actually half off. So I did sew it back on there. And I actually need to do that with a few other stuffed animals that I have. But I grew to absolutely love this one. I thought he was just super adorable with his face. You can't resist that face. Come on now. So I'm going to grab the big one here. I think altogether there's like 6 or 7 monsters and dogs. So you've got My Pet Monster, the main one. Then there's a football player. And then there's like another monster that I see. I don't know his name. Feel free to put it in the comments. I think, I want to say if you can find him, he's worth a lot of money. Give or take, when I see My Pet Monsters, I usually see them going for over 100 when they're complete. My only complaint is his little feet. But other than that, I love how his face looks. His eyes are in great shape. Just, oh yeah. And his nose is actually not in bad shape either. I think someone put something on there. And I could get that off if I try. But sometimes the way they look, I just leave them. So, but yeah. And my pet monster actually holds Rainbow Brite. Guys, I don't know what they're called. All I know is it's Rainbow Brite. So, but yeah, I wanted to kind of just talk about him and everything like that. I've had both of these guys. I've had him for about a year, and I've had this one for probably about 6 months. But yeah, he was supposed to be for sale, and I just fell in love with it. And when I had him, he was actually sitting in my shopping cart like a little child, because this thing, I'm going to back up here. This thing is actually really, really huge for a stuffed animal. I can only imagine like a 6-year-old or something like that hanging onto this, because it's huge. But yep, and then I wanted to keep him. I saw him and I'm like, okay, he's awesome looking. And it's his dog. So I will do videos whenever I come across another one, but I'll probably do another video tomorrow. I don't know what I'll talk about. As you can see, I have a ton of stuff to pick from. If you've got suggestions, definitely shoot them my way. So, bye.